teammate?
He's on the program. He was a stone man.
The point is, the kid was crying, so I just kept
We
on
all
messing
were
with him.
crying. I mean,
Yeah, we were all
literally.
putting our faces at each other. Bodie was crying. He could not stop. And the camera would pan to him, and he had the most pained, looked like he was having problems passing something look on his face. I cannot tell you. And it went on for about 45 minutes. And I don't know if you notice, next time you see the scene, look at how much we're enjoying the fact that Lee's leaving. We're a little too happy about it.
One of the most stupid things I did recently is I ordered a taxi for my home, and I was like, can I get a taxi to here, and I'm going to the airport, and the guy says, and who is the taxi for? And I was like, well, it's for me, isn't it? Your name, please, sir. And then he said, Edward James Olmos.
Okay. Richard, you were one of the most vocal critics of the Galactica relaunch when it was first announced, and now you have appeared as Tom Zarek in, I think, almost as many episodes as you appeared in the classic show as Captain Apollo. What do you say to the naysayers of the fans of the original series?
I don't know anymore. Wow. Okay. Well, I've answered this question a couple of times, but first of all, I think most fans out there, how many fans of a show have watched their show brought back and annihilated? How many of you could raise your hand and say network studios, when they do remakes, so often they totally mess it up? Is that not true? Yeah. So, as a fan, what were we to expect when they were going to bring back Battlestar Galactica? I'm sure a lot of people out there were holding their breath, thinking that after watching a lot of various shows on the Sci-Fi Channel, some of the Saturday night 2-hour specials, we had a few little doubts about how they would fare with bringing back Battlestar. So I'm being very diplomatic here. So I am a great fan of great acting, great writing, great directing, great producing, great, wonderful, intelligent, visionary shows. And I had no idea what they were going to do with Battlestar. My only thought was, if I was going to bring back a classic, I would want to see a continuation, very much like they did with Star Trek. But I have to say that the minute I got a chance to see what Ron Moore was doing, although it was very, very different at the time, it addressed my greatest concern 30 years ago when the original Battlestar came out. I love the chemistry, I love the backstory, I love the mythology of the original Battlestar, but nobody had more lunch meetings than me with the writers about developing more character-driven stories that would really delve into the core story of Battlestar Galactica. So I was not a happy camper back then about what they were doing with the episodes, but the networks and the studios wouldn't allow you to really explore those kinds of provocative storylines. They wouldn't allow you to go there. Here we are 30 years later, they're allowing us now to go to those places that I wish we could have gone to before. But, you know, I didn't know Ron Moore, and I have to say, I was blown away by Ron Moore's vision, what he did with it, the cast he put together, and in my entire 40, almost 50-year career, I can't believe it's that long, but I have only worked, I think, with 2 casts that I would say are going to be with me for the rest of my life. And that was the original Battlestar Galactica cast with Lauren Green, and this cast right here is one of the most amazing group of human beings. You know, you hear about casts fighting amongst each other. You know, you hear the egos, the competitiveness, who gets the most lines, the most scenes. Over here. But this is a show where you not only have great actors, but you have great human beings who care about the world. So I'm proud to be part of the show.
Con BSG, and if you guys are planning on working again together in the future.
There's always a possibility of seeing her back in Battlestar Galactica, because we always do flashbacks. When someone is killed on Battlestar Galactica, Early on, when we were shooting it, it was a sad time. But sometimes people are killed on this show, and they just keep coming back. So.
I'm sorry, sir. I mean, your real life life.
Susan Hogan played Franks. Well, I'm not going to say whether you see her come back or not, but it was great having her on the set there at that time. And we didn't have much to do with each other at that point, but I can't honestly say whether she's going to be back or not. Good try.
As strong as Susan is on the show, she's even more an amazing woman in real life. She really is a tremendous human being, and I don't know what the hell she's doing with him, but she is a wonderful human being.
Con, when you found out when you were coming back to the show as the Marine Sergeant, was part of you thinking, uh-oh, because they kill all the Marines on the show. So were you kind of thinking, uh-oh, are they bringing me back to redshirt me like classic Star Trek?